Good morning everyone from Wilton Mill karting circuit. Where are we, Sam?
We're at AdamCFest.
Finally the day has arrived. Yep, last week was AdamCFest, today's AdamCFest. So another car show, and obviously there's a bit more of a variety than just Japanese cars here. So once the gates open and we actually go in, because we're all sat in a car park at the moment, everyone's sort of polishing and doing their thing before we go in. Once we're in, we're going to be walking around, seeing what's there and filming a lot more cars. Well, we're in. The show has officially begun. We've got CC parked up in the JDM section. We've given her a nice polish. It was pretty much empty when we got here, but about an hour or two later, yeah, there's cars everywhere.
It's a bit full.
We've had a quick walk around to see sort of what's here, and now we'll go show you guys what's around, because there is some crazy stuff here.
And more still arriving.
Yep, so let's go. So I think we'll start at this white R34. It's one of the first ones we saw when we came over here. Of course on TE37s, which as we all know is the best wheel for an R34. But just across from it is a RX-7 that we actually saw at the British Motor Show last year, wasn't it?
Yes. And did we see it at AdamCFest?
Might have seen it at AdamCFest, but it was definitely at the Motor Show. Here it is. I'm pretty sure it's on a fiberglass body kit. But I really don't think you can go wrong with an RX-7. That is definitely, I think, one of the best cars here that we've seen so far. But the thing is, the JDM section, it goes all the way up there somewhere, and there are still cars arriving.
Yep.
So there's a hell of a lot more to see.
Let's go.
There's a white chaser, which of course everybody loves. A P1 Estate in an incredible colour. I really like that. Next to a Mr. 2, which is wide awake, and Sam is obsessively taking photos of, well, pretty much everything. There's a Drift Spec S14 next to a Toyota Sora with some wheels that you definitely wouldn't miss, and a wide body Evo 10, which was not here when we walked around earlier, but that looks very, very angry.
It is carbon fibre all over the place. Proper bolted on.
That is absolutely crazy.
Look at those wheels as well. That's not.
He can put his hand through it. That looks incredible.
It does.
Hats off to that owner. Another white chaser that everyone loves. And here's a wide body chaser, but it's only wide body on the side. He obviously forgot to do the front and the back. And a satin red wrapped Scooby. I actually really like that.
Next to a car with curtains.
Yes, next to a car with curtains. Another white chaser with some incredible Jap Sport wheels and seats from a DC2 Integra. Gorgeous white S2000. That's the one. 300ZX with an incredible engine bay. Sam and I pretty much fell in love with these at AdamCFest last week, and I think this one is no different. And next to it, an excellently done, I think that's Dragon Ball Z? Yep, that's a Dragon Ball Z themed S2000. And why have a normal bonnet strap when a samurai sword is much better? White chaser number 4, next to a red Scooby, next to a 4-door R34, next to a Micra. This lovely white Supra, next to a very tricked out EP3. I think this is the first time I've ever seen a Mitsubishi Eclipse Spider, And Sam has just pointed out, what is it, Sam? It's
Left-hand drive.
It's left-hand drive. So
And very purple.
that's a very rare car for around here.
Yeah.
And a bit further up, we have one of your favourites. Where are we, Sam?
In heaven. Take a look.
Sam's Dream Hot Hatch.
I love it. It's before the facelift edition, of course. Like on the original interior. And you go and take a look at the engine bay.
So I think it's time you got... Oh, you've set the S2000 alarm off. It's gone off. I think it's about time you got an EK9 so we can display it next to CC.
Yep.
And these cars here are all secret. So we have to be very quiet. We can't tell anyone they're here. Because it's a secret. I think half the cars here today are fast forwards, and this is where they start.
They continue all the way over there.
There's a load of orange ones over there somewhere, which is pretty much where they finish. Around that area. This week on Pride Ford. More Fords. Even more Fords. This Mark 1 RS is for sale if anyone's interested. There are more orange Fords than white Chasers. I sense a disturbance in the force. That's very smart.
Oh.
And judging by the orange paintwork and the scissor doors, I'm guessing this is the new Lamborghini.
Yeah.
And an Aventador. Oh yes.
This is a smart car, isn't it?
Oh yeah, the Lamborghini was over there somewhere. And a Ford GT40 with the Golf livery. That thing is amazing. We're coming back down the hill. Is it green MG GTB in front of some really cool VW camper vans, and this one appears to have stolen the wheels off a Porsche. Fair play, sir.
Didn't know that.
Oh, and I do love that it's got the split front window. That is a really lovely feature. An original Mini. Who doesn't love an original Mini?
What's always missing is a Union Jack roof.
Yes. That can be arranged. There's a Mark 1 MX-5 on ITBs. That's amazing. Another white Chaser. Oh look, it's Adam C's, and there he is in front of it. The Aventador's coming! We're currently in the queue to meet Adam C, and the Aventador's just gone past us.
And it's raining.
Of course, this is England. Okay, so we're now on the top 25 part of the grid, and it starts with this. Well, it starts with that racing spec GTR over there, but the first one we came to was this twin turbo Aventador SVJ. I really want to know what that sounds like.
I know what the Charger over there sounds like because you guys can hear it now.
Okay, let's go. Sounds good. Unnecessarily big, unbelievably cool.
Yes.
Still coming down the top 25 section is this Castrol Ultima GTR next to a not so white Chaser, but still a very nice Chaser on the left. I love the livery on that one. We have a Ford Crown Victoria police vehicle. I hope he's not going to come and take anyone away. Everyone seems to be behaving though, so he might not need the sirens today. There is a Rat Racer Volkswagen Beetle. That's probably the best use I've ever seen from a Beetle.
I love the fact it's got red all the way around the inside.
I like the knuckle duster door handles. LS swapped E36. That is crazy. Check out the rally spec Peugeot next to the wide body RX-7. I apologise for the terrible music, there's nothing I can do. I'll try not to. check out the coolest Seat Leon you've ever seen in your life. I think I need to get a sound system like that.
It's amazing all over. Go and have a look at the front.
And an incredible looking Shelby GT500 with bare carbon fibre wheels. That's got to be one of my favourites here so far. The Lincoln Town Car's got hydraulics!
Now this is what you
That's cool!
This is a low ride.
And we come to an incredibly slammed Astra VXR, which seems to have adopted some McLaren style doors. But don't worry, they're very safe because they're strapped in. Can you get your fingers in there, Sam? Oh. I don't know how well this is coming up on camera, but this is a purple R32.
Is it midnight purple?
And that might just be my favourite colour I've seen it in. With the possible exception of the sky blue that we saw at AdamCFest. I don't know. Either way, that is an amazing looking car. We found a hot rod and it looks absolutely insane. And a Noble M12 GTO! That is very, very, very cool. I've never seen one of these until today. And the 650S is currently dominating with its presence. Well, I think this is one of our favourites here. We actually spoke to the guy who owned it earlier. He was saying this is not a 5.7, it's actually a 6.1.
6.1.
And it's got, I think he said 918 horsepower. You know, I could live with that, I think.
Second engine.
Yes, yes, yes. And next to it, another Mustang. It's lovely sort of orangey yellow colour. I don't know what they call that colour, I just really like it. And then a wide-bodied Mustang with Cobra style wheel nuts. It's actually really nice.
Oh yes.
So there's a whole other car park at the top of the arena that we didn't even know was here. So let's have a walk around there and see what is there. And we begin up the top with a Bayside Blue R34 with side pipes. Oh, and a rear tailpipe as well. Oh, that's amazing. Another wide body Evo 10, gorgeous colour but slammed so much I think the body kit's holding it up instead of the wheels. No. Championship White EP3, I approve. Mitsubishi 3000 GT, not a JDM car you see every day, love it. Another original Mini, these things are great. And this BMW's decided to put a high visibility jacket on because safety first. A bit further up is a Pearlescent Mark IV Supra next to a supercharged Mazda RX-7 with another wide body kit. Wide body RX-7s are becoming quite a thing, aren't they? Words spoken by a legend on this very well done Impreza P1. And we've just found the Impreza that we saw last year at the British Motor Show, the very one that gave me the idea for the two-tone on my wheels. Obviously mine are black and red, but this is the very car that gave me the idea for that. But since we last saw it, it's got a nice cherry blossom vinyl on the side, very fitting for JDM. These carbon fibre splitters have been fitted, and I love I love the camshaft holding up the bonnet. So if the person who owns this Impreza somehow sees this video, thank you very much for the inspiration on the wheels. That's the coolest Mustang badge I've ever seen. And the owner wants everyone to know that it's supercharged, and I definitely approve. And again on the back, that is very, very cool. An amazingly clean Toyota MR2 next to a Toyota Century. With curtains in the back, because why not?
Or with like rail-on curtains or something else.
Yes. You're never too young to go slammed. This guy didn't make it, so we'll enjoy the show in his honour. Oh yes. The McLaren 720S, 570S, sorry, is leaving as I'm stood in front of a Lancia Delta Integrale. Look at that! And just across from that, there's a good old-fashioned Corvette Stingray.
What's that, an STO?
A Hurricane STO.
What's that?
And the McLaren 675 LT. Nope, 765 LT.
Did you say 675?
I always get the numbers mixed up.
Yes, you do.
So it turns out this Hurricane STO is supercharged. I can only imagine what that sounds like. Well, that was our day. We've been to the awards ceremony. A lot of cars have started to go. We've still got an hour or so, but a lot has cleared out. So we're gonna have a walk around and maybe catch some of the cars we missed that are still here.
Yeah, there's a few.
Thank you guys for watching. Thank you to Adam C if you somehow see this video. It was great meeting you and having a picture with you. We will definitely be back next year. And yeah, as always guys, thank you for watching. Hit the red line to subscribe, and we will see you in the next video.